Hey everybody, it's Jason with Heap of Jeep. This is a three-part series on replacing the gas tank on my 96 Cherokee. And this video is number 3 in the series, so we're going to be putting the new tank in today. First video was prepping the new tank, second video was taking the old tank out, third video putting the new tank in. So let's get to it. Before we do though, please click subscribe if you haven't done so already, and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you out. Thank you. So let's start getting that new tank ready to go back in. First thing I want to move over are these rollover valves, and I think the way these work, they're like vents to let the pressure and the fumes out, but then there's a ball inside, so if your vehicle rolls over, no gasoline leaks out. They're just plastic valves on this one, held in by a rubber grommet, and the top of the rubber on mine are a little beat up, but everything else looks good, and they're about 30 bucks a piece, so I don't want to buy new ones if I don't have to. But here's how I got it out. Just a flathead screwdriver, and just real carefully pull it out like that. So I'm thinking the best way to do this will be to put the rubber grommet in first, then try to slide that in. I think this should work. Hey, it did. So let's try and get this fuel pump assembly out. Hopefully. We're going to try a bigger hammer. Yeah, just took a little gentle persuasion. So when I ordered the tank, they were nice enough to send me a new lock ring and a new rubber gasket. So I'm going to make full use of that. So I've decided to use the plastic cover again, and it just clips on here. Okay, so I spritzed it off real quick, and now we'll just clip it onto the new one. So I went out and bought a couple of new hose clamps, and now I just need to figure out how to get the hoses onto there. So I'm going to move the camera back a little bit and see if we can figure this out. Okay, so now we've got to get the straps back up through the holes behind the bumper. Not easy to do with one hand. Now originally I was not going to reuse these, but after examining them, they don't look to be in so bad a shape, so rather than trying to figure out how to make new ones, I'm just going to reuse the old J-bolts. Now if someone wants to see what I was going to do, I was just going to use some threaded rod and weld a nut on the end and then heat it up and bend it and then cut it off. But if somebody wants to see a video on that, just let me know and I'll be glad to do it, because I've got all the stuff to make them. I just don't think I have to. And this is where a ratcheting wrench really comes in handy. Here are these little ones, and they hooked up right to there. And there was the plug, which, where did it go? Guess it must have gone that way. And time for a little gas. I'm not seeing any leaks, so let's try firing it up. I'm gonna let it prime a few times. And here we go. So there we go, new gas tank in the Cherokee. It's a little heavy, a little tricky getting it out and putting it back in, but a little help would help as well. Doing it solo, I managed. But there we go. So that wraps up this series. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching them all. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so already. We got more repair videos coming up on the 96 and the 90. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks, Jason from Heap of Jeep. Bye.